welcome back. I am so excited. We have another installment of Allie's Bookshelf. We have local author Allison Bork here, and we also have local author and chef, Miss Susanne Duplantis. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Y'all, thanks for having me today. This is exciting.
I'm excited.
Such a pleasure.
Yeah. So, Allie, tell us about this book.
Oh, I love this book. I've already used it in some of my cooking. So this book has all of these recipes that you use your leftovers from our favorite Southern classics, and you just repurpose them in a new recipe found in the book, and it saves time, it saves money, it saves food. It's so delicious.
Yeah, and you wrote the book.
I did. I'm the author of my book.
What was the inspiration?
Working in the restaurant industry, seeing food waste from the back of the house to the front of the house, and really trying to inspire people to take home their leftovers. 55% of all restaurant leftovers go to waste. So I actually would go out and offer a recipe, would you like to take your fries home? Pin a little recipe for potato pancakes on top of the box and bring it to you and tell you, hey, bring your French fries home today and you can have potato pancakes tomorrow. And more people started taking their food home. And so I've just started putting the recipes in the book.
That's so smart. This is such a great way to encourage people to bring home those leftovers and cook something new. I'm excited for this because we have some recipes to try. What are you making first?
We do. Today we're going to talk about corn. It's the grilling season starting, so we're going to use all parts of the corn. A lot of people, when they shuck the corn, they take the husk and the silk and they throw it away. We're going to throw it into a stock pot.
Okay.
And then you're going to cover it with cold water, bring it to a low simmer, and just let it go for about an hour and a half, and strain it out.
Okay.
And when you do, if you can see this beautiful stalk here, this
like
is from your husk and your silk. Now the husk and the silk stalk has little smoky undertones. So we're going to take that husk and the silk stalk, which I have you right here.
Okay.
And we're going to make a simple syrup. It's called a simple syrup because it's so simple.
Okay.
So all it is equal parts. The simple syrup's usually water. We're using our corn and husk stock. So we're going to add that to a saucepan over medium heat. And then equal parts, we have sugar right here. And so you're just going to do a little stir and slowly mix in the sugar.
All right.
So easy.
We have about a minute and 30 seconds
And it's just going to go until it dissolves.
Okay.
We have it right here.
Right.
So we're going to use the simple syrup here. We're going to do a ½ ounce in each glass.
Nice.
And then we're going to do 1 ounce of bourbon in each glass as well.
Okay. And this is your favorite bourbon that you like to
That
use?
is my favorite bourbon. It's a smooth bourbon, and we'll go ahead and do this one
Some ice going. Well, I can smell the corn. You're right. I asked you during the break, does this have a scent? And you're like, it smells like popcorn, like you're popping popcorn in your kitchen.
Absolutely. And those husks, too, you could also use them when you get them out of here and put them in beer or wine, pat them dry, and then wrap your hot dogs or sausage on it for the grill as well, and they'll be good to go. So once we have the ice in here, we have our bourbon and our corn husk simple syrup. We're just going to add a little ginger beer to it.
Nice.
I love ginger beer.
And
I know, me too.
The smoky undertones are in there.
I can smell
So
it.
we're just going to give it a stir, and I'll let you do the honors here of the first sip. This is a bourbon corn cocktail.
So
it's so refreshing because it's so sweet. And the syrup that we have is so sweet and delicious. Add it to melted butter for your corn on the cob.
Oh, nice.
But what I love it, on cornbread. Poke some holes in your cornbread and put the syrup over it.
Blowing my
mind.
mind.
Me later.
I am thanking you right now. And we have another recipe coming up after this, so guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I don't know if this is done. I don't think.
The KLFY Plus app is here. Now.
Welcome back. We're cooking. We have Susanne and Allie. I'm so excited. We're focusing on the book Lagniappe Leftovers, and we have another recipe. Tell us about this one.
This one's great because it uses up rolls. They could be stale rolls. Also hamburger and hot dog buns.
Okay.
Mine never come out even. I always have leftover hamburger hot dog buns. And we use a whole orange. So we're going to have a whole orange that we're going to zest. I have one done here. We're also going to melt a tablespoon of butter that I was going to put in the wells of a muffin pan. And it's just to grease the muffin pan. Then we're going to add almonds. You could add pecans, you could add walnuts, you can even add a little cinnamon too. We're going to put some almonds in each well. And then here I juiced the orange. And then all the segments I put in a food processor to make kind of like a little slurry. And I added about a ½ cup of sugar.
Nice.
So you said you don't mind
I
getting
don't mind getting dirty. This is so you just want to dunk it.
You're going to dunk it and dip it just like you're making French toast. Really get it down in there.
Both sides?
All sides. Every single side. And then you're going to put it face down into the well.
This is awesome.
And you're going to mush it down a little bit. Just make it a nice little bed there. And then we're going to bake them in a 400-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
And even with the slurry, if you wanted to add a little bourbon, into the story to personalize a little vanilla. You can certainly do that as well. And through the magic of TV, we already have some.
We have some done.
That came out the oven and cooling right here.
It looks so good.
So once they cool, you simply are going to flip it over. And sometimes look at the almonds, but look how beautiful that is. Now, of course, you can enjoy them warm as is right here. But what I like to do is make a glaze for them. And so a glaze, super easy, kind of like the simple syrup. We have powdered sugar, and we're going to take our orange juice. And all you're going to do is add your juice from your orange slowly in with your powdered sugar. And it's to your desired consistency, how you like it, more or less. And once again, if you want, you can add a little champagne to this.
Nice.
You could add a little white wine. You could add even apple juice to it if you want it to do something a little bit different. And you're just going to stir it till all the powdered sugar has melted.
Yeah.
And then you have a nice glaze. We have
Those
these
are gorgeous.
here with the glaze on it, as is. And they reheat really well too. I'm not a morning person, so when you're making these with all the orange zest, it makes your kitchen smell amazing. People think you woke up early when really
And
you
baked
didn't.
when really it's just leftover Hawaiian rolls.
And we're using all the orange. So the orange, after we get the zest off, you can put them in a low oven, 200 degrees for about an hour and a half, and dry them. Now my favorite thing to do with these is to throw them in a food processor with a little sugar. And I don't know if you can see this here.
Yeah.
This is orange sugar now. Now, I could use this to bake with, or I could rim my mimosa glass for a brunch.
I'm learning so much today. This is so much fun. And how can people buy your book?
Lagniappe Leftovers, you can go to my website, makeovermyleftover.com, and it's also in local bookstores as well.
I love this. And this drink, too, with the corn?
Husk and silk, which people would have thrown away. How about that? All that flavor.
I love how you repurpose things. It's just wonderful. Y'all, thank you so much.
Yeah.
For hanging out. Cheers. This was wonderful. If you guys at home want to learn more, we're going to post these recipes and more on our website, KLFY.com. We'll be right back after this.
You're watching Acadiana Live, Acadiana's first and only lifestyle show.